Shalom, shalom. Greetings to you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, wherever you are. It's a blessed day. Our Father has granted us, and we are going to be glad in this day. You make up your mind that it's going to be just beautiful, just wonderful. Remember, the power of God is in you, God is on your side, and you've got all that you need. And guess what? This world was created for you. This realm has been created for you. In fact, before you were created, before you were born, it was informed of your coming. Some of the things that makes me, rejoice is first and foremost discovering the love of God. So we look at ourselves and we think, okay, we just appeared here. We don't know what to do. We don't know what. We don't know anything. But the moment, of course, you discover or get to know that, well, God is your Father. The Creator is your Father. And when He created you, you didn't come here to suffer. You came here for a purpose. And that purpose, you've got to fulfill it. He's given you the people, the strength, the created the environment, the requirements, so the necessary credentials He gives it to you. He helps, anyways, to fulfill, all right, your purpose here. Look, don't see it differently. Don't see it rather negatively. You see, look, every day is an opportunity. Every day is an opportunity. Look at it that way. Don't just dwell on the past and what happened. Of course, there are those who have mastered this, who understand that even the past was beautiful because they have been, active co-creators with God. By the way, that's also something beautiful. We should be active co-creators with God. Active co-creators with God. That is to say, we keep on creating things. When you look at what we have today, you realize indeed man was created to be a co-creator with God, and God has no problem with that. Only religion will stop you from moving forward and become all that you're created to be. But if you break those chains and you realize how much you're loved, you realize there's no limitations for you, and there is only success. Okay, because you belong to God, and God is a successful God. Look at the universe is created. Look at yourself. Look at everything is made. Okay, you realize God is just a wonder. Well, that is to say, we have all that we need to succeed every day. So when you wake up in the morning, just shine in that day. Just shine in that day, because you can shine. You can shine. It's about you realizing that. And the knowledge of the gospel reveals to us that it is done. It is finished. He worked on everything that was needed for you, for your success. And God has put everything in place. The only issue we are dealing with is ignorance, or because of the experiences in the past, sometimes we now interpret life that way, and you find that we are experiencing the vicious cycle of certain routines of things that keeps on happening and over again. And so we believe or think that, okay, this is how it's supposed to be. But I'm telling you, you can change the reality. You can change the things that are happening by you beginning to sow new seeds. So you wake up in the morning and you look into the day and say, day, here I am. And you don't give me what you want. I am the one who sows on you. Now, there's something that people have asked themselves for a long, long time. They ask themselves, okay, how come that I'm saying these things and I'm believing these things and I'm seeing things, I'm seeing the contrary, stuff, okay? So simple. I can help you understand. So simple. Well, the reason why you are reaping what you are reaping today, or getting what you're getting, is because you have sowed those things in the past. If today you are learning to sow the right things, to say the right words, to sow the seeds that you really want to reap, it is not going to happen probably today, because you are still reaping what you sown probably 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 1 year ago, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years ago. And so you have been reaping things you sown years ago. But now, if you get to know how it works, you begin to sow new things today, new seeds today, which you are about to reap in the future. So what you do, even if you're still reaping what you sown today, you can now change the seeds you're sowing, and you deliberately do that with this consciousness, and you are actually supposed to be present and active as you are doing that. You do it deliberately, you see, and then you observe how you are changing the reality. Very, very important. Okay, so look at this. We have joy, for instance, something that we're supposed to sow, and that is what we reap. We reap joy. Look at the verse we talked about in the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 22. It says, "A happy heart is good medicine, and a cheerful mind works healing." So, what is working healing is that merry heart, a happy heart, and also the cheerful mind. Okay, if you carry that consistently, continually, you are sowing seeds that you're going to reap. Again, this is how it works. You don't know supposed to be surprised by what you see. You are supposed to think about it and realize, okay, these things are based on certain things that I sown. Okay, the seeds I sown, because things don't just happen by themselves. They happen because there are reasons behind. Let's say that life is like a plant. Life is like a plant. When you sow a seed, you first sow a seed. You get a seed first and sow it in the ground, and then time of growth, and actually later you reap. Okay, that is it. And then you sow another seed and you give it time to grow, and then you reap. You see how we a plant or anything that people do normally plant. So you are in control of the seeds you want to sow. Number two, you are in control of what you are going to reap. You just know what is going to come your way, okay, because you know what you have been sowing. So this is how it's supposed to be. But many people think, no, you don't know, things just happen, you don't know why. Well, if people continue to think that way, they are going to reap what they don't want, and they won't have any explanation what is going on. And if they continue to live in ignorance, of course they will reap ignorance continually. In Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22, it says, "A happy heart is good medicine, and a cheerful mind works healing." So he's already telling you, do you want to control your life? Do you want to see what happens in your life turning into a good or something beautiful? Well, you sow seeds of a happy heart. In other words, if I consistently walk in happiness in my heart, I am sowing seeds. If I consistently walk in with a cheerful mind, I'm working healing. You see how this is predictable. I keep on saying life is predictable. Many people think it's just confusing, but no, life is predictable to those who understand. There's an art that we got to master so that we may see things, the outcome, that is consistent with what we have sown. Now, on the other side, it's so surprising. It's not supposed to be surprising, but still it says in that very verse, "but a broken spirit dries up the bones." The broken spirit dries up the bones. So bones dry up. My. There's no more life. It's like it's drying up. It's been drained. And he's not saying because of age. Could it be that what brings about aging and so on and so forth has something to do with a broken spirit? Because people have been betrayed, people have been disappointed, and because they have been disappointed, they consistently carry the broken spirit. And they never knew that the more you carry a broken spirit, you are drying up your bones. And these bones that have been dried up, they bring about aging, of course, leading you towards death. This brings about weakness. So you feel so weak in your system, in your body. It's about, it causes, the broken spirit, it causes a very negative feelings to constantly drain you out, to actually kill you. Remember, there is what we saw is the opposite of this is a happy heart. Now, a happy heart versus a broken spirit. It says a happy heart is good medicine, but then you understand, why do we have medicine? Because you don't need medicine if there's nothing to be cured. If you are talking about medicine, that means there's something wrong which needs to be fixed. So if a happy heart is good medicine, already you are saying that it is already saying that people encounter a lot of circumstances that cause their spirits to break down. Now, if they encounter a lot of things that makes their heart breaks down, unfortunately, it doesn't do any good to them. It dries up the bones. And this is literal. It's not a figure of speech. It is a reality. It's proven in science also that there's something with joy and there's something with sadness, depression. It kills someone. It kills people. It drains you out. You might not see it because it happens slowly by slowly. Could it be that this is contributing to what we are seeing today? The weakness, and when you are weak, the diseases can take over. When your immune system is not strong enough, you understand what happens. You are easily attacked by many diseases and sicknesses and so on and so forth. Okay? And he says a happy heart is good medicine. He's saying that now, instead of having the dry bones, your bones will be strengthened, will be empowered, will remain perfect if a heart is in the state of happiness. Boy, this is medicine, and there's no medicine like this one, because anything else cannot keep you in this state. Do you see this? Nothing else can keep you in the state of perfection, like joy. Could it be that people are just underlooked, despise joy? They think it's something of people who are not serious. They think being serious is being angry, or being serious is, frowning your face. Well, it's not. Brothers and sisters, this is just marvelous. This is marvelous. Shalom, shalom.